Hey there folks, it's your boy B3, back with another fantastic action figure review. Today we are reviewing something we haven't reviewed in a very long time. A Halo figure. Yes, this is the Walgreens exclusive Master Chief with accessories from the Spartan collection. I think this is a Halo Infinite Master Chief. I haven't played Infinite, but it says Infinite on the side of the box. Speaking of, let's take a look at the box. Halo. Very cool, very fun. I haven't played a Halo game in a while. I'd like to get back into it. I'd also like to get back into streaming them. See Infinite right there. That would be nice. You wanna see? Very cool. I've been wanting a Spartan Collection Master Chief to go with some of my bigger figures because most of my Halo stuff is McFarlane. Because of Energy Sword, Disruptor, and interchangeable hands. Very cool. I did not get them directly from Walgreens. I'm not a big Walgreens fan these days. But nice figure. Nice figure. So let's bust him out of package. And here he is, the Walgreens exclusive Master Chief from the Halo Spartan collection. Yeah, he fell apart. He seems like he'll go back together easily enough, though. Right? Please say yes. Because if he does not, I won't be happy. He actually went back together with extreme ease, which is wonderful. Here he is. He's a big guy. Really big. Articulation-wise, you have up and down on the head. Ugh. Kind of got to force it. He's still a little taut. Pretty good, though. Pretty good up and down. Side to side, a little bit of a head wobble. I wish it wobbled a little more. You know I like my wobble. Is this guy designed to come apart? Seriously, is this like a function of the line? I mean, he goes back together easily, but that has to be intentional. That has to be intentional. Anyway, you can see he goes up and down on the arm, but that shoulder pad kind of forces it out of the socket. Lord. But there is a nice rotation there. A double elbow bend. You have forward and back on that wrist, as well as a rotation. I wish there was a lot more movement in this torso. It just feels like it's not a lot. There should be way more torso movement. This arm doesn't come out so easy. That's weird, but whatever. Yeah, there should be a lot more torso movement. A lot more. In and out on the legs is actually a little better than I expected. This one doesn't want to go, but this one kicks out okay. Forward, decently far. He has a hard plastic bussy and not a rubber bussy like NECA or McFarlane or something, so he can't really kick back. Not grand. But there is a rotation in there. A double knee bend that works really well. Up and down on the fadies. You have an ankle pivot, which is nice. And the toe beans articulate, which you know I'm a fan of. They even go down. Ooh, so yeah, pretty cool. Detail and paint-wise, he looks pretty good. I wish he moved better. Get in there, big boy. Yeah. But the detail and paint, I think, is pretty good on this guy. I love the super metallic visor. Really pops. I love the kind of burns all over, like he's in like dirt and burns and stuff, like he's been through combat a lot. That's really nice. There's even like some metallic scratches painted onto like the black parts here. Some intentional, some from wear of a figure that I just got. Like that's wear from articulating the legs already. But that is intentional paint. The kind of silvery wash. And it's on the back and stuff too. So yeah, the paint, I think, is actually pretty good for a figure this price point. A lot of the figures in this line have gone up in price. I think it's a defunct line now, a retired line, a discontinued line. But this guy was like less than 20 bucks. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Now let's get into accessories. You see he has like kind of two trigger hands here for holding the gun. And they can also be for pointing. Sir, look over there. It's Jesus. I found him. I found Christ. That's so stupid. Don't laugh at that. That's the dumbest thing I've ever said. The dumbest thing I've ever said. You have the Disruptor. The Disruptor. which I really feel like needs more paint. Like, it's got painting on the wrap here, but it could really use a little more paint. This feels more like an adult collectible than a kid's toy, so this should maybe have just a little more. But it's okay, it's alright. So this, you're just not going to stay in. That was the most basic articulation I could have done. Okay. Anyway, let's see how this goes in the hand. I'm really having to work it. This is not the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, you gotta fight with it a little, but it's alright. Miss Nesbit looking ass. Also, what's up with this hole? Does it attach somewhere like the McFarlanes do? Do these pop out? These do pop out! Okay. There weren't any instructions or anything. That's actually really cool. So these pop out. Oh, this is so much better than the way McFarlane did it. Oh! That's incredible. You pop it out, flip it around, and then you can stick it in the peg so it can be on his leg like in the video game. That's actually a really cool feature. I didn't know he did that until just now. That's good. That must mean this pops out too. Yes, dude! Okay, so you can pop like a gravity hammer or something on his back. Do they have a gravity hammer with any of these figures? That'd be sick. You also have 2 fist hands, as well as 2 open hands. And then, this is really fun, a hand specifically designed to hold the sword. Yeah, here's the energy sword. Pretty cool. I like how they painted up all the energy fluctuations in it and things. The handle is metallic. Really cool. It's, you know, kind of rubbery so that they don't snap. And you see there's these 2 little bits here connecting the blades so they don't get warped and point away from each other. I like that. Some adult collectors might not like that, but I think it's good. I think it's good for a figure this price point. This weapon is also a lot easier to get into his hand, but it doesn't have the pegging function or the ability to take this off so that it's deactivated, which is fine by me. I don't really care about that, but I am glad I can peg the gun to his thighs. That's wonderful. Normally pegging is for between the thighs. Now let's get into size comparisons. We got some other gaming greats here with him. Here on the left we have an Elite. This is the Elite that comes with the big ghost they can ride on from Mattel. He doesn't have his armor on, sorry. But I feel like he's too small. And then here on the right, we have Isaac Clarke from NECA's Dead Space 2 line, who is someone that I would really want to put with Master Chief. But you know, Master Chief is this, like, augmented Spartan. He's gone through all these surgeries and stuff to be much bigger than a normal human. So he should be a good bit bigger than Isaac Clarke. Really, Isaac should be the size that the Elite is. However, I kind of like it. I think they'll look cooler together this way. And if the cool factor is what you care about, then this really works. So I'm actually going to move these 2 away right now. There we go. And move in some other armored fellas, like the Bandai Movie Monster Series Ultra Suit version 7 from the Ultraman anime. Pretty neat. That's more the size I would expect someone to actually be next to Master Chief. And then we have the Valiverse White Dragon. I would show one of the Valiverse soldiers, but the one I ordered hasn't arrived yet. Consider that a hint. So yeah, that's the Valiverse I want to show him with. So your Valiverse soldiers might be about this size with him. You know, your Action Force stuff. Can't wait for my first Action Force to come in. So now let's pop them away. And similar to that Valiverse, I do want to throw out a Power Ranger, one of the more tactical-looking Rangers, like the Power Rangers Lightning Collection SPD A-Squad Blue Ranger. It came in a 2-pack with the B-Squad Ranger, and doesn't want to really stand for some reason. I don't know why. You can do this. I know you can. Thank you. And last but definitely not least, for he is unbreaded, it is the Marvel Legends Thunderbolts, aka New Avengers, John F. Walker, U.S. Agent, to show him with kind of a real tactical Marvel legend. And both these guys, I think, are more of the, this is what they should be sized next to Master Chief. So this is nice. He actually looks good with a lot of 112 figures, which is great. So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Master Chief with accessories from the Halo Infinite Spartan Collection and Walgreens? Whew, okay, so I don't dislike it, but it's really not as good as I was expecting. I think the size is really good. I think the paint is really good. And the sculpt looks pretty good too. The articulation definitely leaves something to be desired. And he just pops apart, especially his right arm. You know, the hands are a little difficult to get in and out, but once I do it a couple more times, it'll probably be fine. Same with holding the gun. And as you can see, now that I have him holding the sword, it's kind of crooked in his hand. He can't, like, point it super forward perfectly. And I have tried flipping the sword, and that does not help. So there's a lot I like about the figure, but there are also things that I don't like paint wear. I have only articulated him for his review. I took him out of the box and immediately started reviewing him. Didn't even test articulation or anything. And he already has paint wear on the hands. He has paint wear on the legs. The paint is wearing thin, as is my patience. This really does feel like an adult collectible. It says ages 8 and plus on it, but Halo is a rated M for mature game. It's rated M for mature. This is a bigger figure with accessories and a price point that really quantify it as an adult collectible. I do not see this as a kid's toy. I see it as kind of the same quality that like Marvel Legends and stuff are supposed to be, where it like is an adult collectible, but they don't want to make it so adult collectible that kids can't afford it and stuff. And the marketing push for Halo towards kids, a rated M franchise. And admittedly, it's only rated M because of little red blood splatters. To be completely honest, I don't think Halo should be really rated M for the most part. It's just the human blood. Human blood makes it rated M, or at least that's how Combat Evolved was. I've only played the first 2 and Wars and a little 3, but only the multiplayer of 3. No, I've played the 3 story. It's just been a long time. I don't know. I have the Master Chief collection. I've played a lot of Reach. I know that. It's hard to remember. Once again, it's been a while. And I'm sorry I didn't have anything from this line to show in size comparisons, and I'm sorry I didn't throw any of my McFarlanes out there, because my McFarlanes are all in storage, and I also wanted to show him with the Doomslayer. I could not find either of my Doomslayer figures. I don't know what's up with that. I am sorry about it. I'll figure that out, I guess. I'll get them together on TikTok or something, but that is it. Final thoughts. It could be a lot better. But it's not terrible. So that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. I don't really use Facebook or Twitter much anymore. I don't know why. My Facebook's gone. It's deleted. I don't know. I'm just so used to saying that. But that's it. Thank you all once again. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.